Hey, what's up? I am the Ambigram artist, Mark Palmer. Welcome to the channel. My Ambigram art is considered the most tattooed artwork on the planet. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. I appreciate you being here. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I put out 2 to 3 videos every week where I draw ambigrams. If you don't know what an ambigram is, it's a word or phrase you can read forward and upside down. Kind of like how the word wow says mom upside down, only way more complex. By the way, hi mom. In today's episode, I'm going to be drawing a DEXTER Ambigram. I'm also going to be doing a fantasy and reality ambigram as the ambigram tattoo design for today. Sabrina and Rachelle is the commissioned custom ambigram today. And finally, Carson and McLarty is going to be the fan comment from a previous video. So before we get started today, I do want to say a heartfelt thank you to Monster Energy for giving me a reason to wake up every single day. I also want to say thank you to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer and you'd like to have your own brand, check out tshirtstorm.com in the description below. Lastly, stay tuned to the very end of the video where I'll tell you how you can get me to draw a custom ambigram for you right here on the channel. All right, now that stuff is out of the way, let's get started on some ambigrams. All right, so I just finished watching DEXTER on Netflix. I know I'm behind the times, but hey, I'm pretty busy these days. Just got around to it. But oh man, it was amazing. So today's pop culture ambigram is going to be DEXTER both ways, which I see as a really naturally occurring solution anyway. So check this out. So we've got D to ER. I love this capital D to lowercase ER. Then we have an E to T. And then right in the middle, we've got an X to X. Love when solutions happen like that. Then we have the T to E going in this direction. And then we've got that ER to D going back in the opposite direction here. And then we've got DEXTER both ways. And you know what? That happened so fast. I'm going to draw another one. So let's do DEXTER and his last name. So DEXTER one way. And then let's do Morgan upside down. Let's see if we can make this work real quick. So let's do, I'm going to draw DEXTER this way so it says Morgan upside down. So then we've got D to N here. So a capital D to a lowercase n. And then we've got E to A, so this one's pretty naturally occurring also. And then X to G, this is going to be kind of interesting. So we're going to do the X pretty high up like this so that we can do the G lower on the lettering here. Then we got T to R, so let's do a T to lowercase r here. And E to O, which is another really naturally occurring solution here since the shapes are already pretty close to the same. And then we've got an R to M, so we'll do an R to capital M this way. And this looks to me like probably the best solution also. All right, so we've got DEXTER. So it says DEXTER both ways, and then we have DEXTER underneath it, so it says Morgan that way, which is his last name. Huh, interesting. Yeah, the DEXTER one happened way too fast, but I'm going to take the DEXTER solution to my computer and Photoshop and do a finished stylized version of that one. I probably won't do the DEXTER Morgan. That one was just for fun. Well, let me show you what a DEXTER both ways looks like. I'll be right back. So I am back from my computer and Photoshop with the finished stylized DEXTER Ambigram. As you can see, it came out super clean, just like the solution. DEXTER that way and DEXTER upside down. This show was amazing. I just finished watching it. I know I'm behind. It is what it is, but it ended perfectly. I can't imagine a better way for them to end the series. If you've seen it, comment below with what you thought. If you'd like me to draw an ambigram for you, also comment below as well. Okay, so today's ambigram tattoo design is going to be a dichotomy design. So someone that's got an opposite in either direction. So fantasy one way, reality upside down. I love doing these just because of what it says philosophically. So check this out. So we've got, first of all, we're going to do F, fantasy this way, reality upside down. So we've got an F to Y, and we're going to start off with a capital F in this direction, just because it always seems to make the ambigrams flow better when you start with a capital letter. And then we're going to do, I see a to E here, so we need to do a lowercase a to make it match the other way. So this is going to be an A to IT. And then we've got an NT to AL. NT to AL. I'm going to use the cross bar on the T to cross the A in the other direction. Then here's the, here's the A to E that I was talking about. Yep. So this is the lowercase a to lowercase e. And in order to make this work, this has to be an SY to a capital R in the other direction. So it's going to be a 3 vertical R. That's going to look kind of interesting, but fantasy like this. And then we're going to just create this little flourish off the back that ties those 3 verticals in together. So there we have fantasy that way, and then upside down says reality. This is a really cool solution. I'm going to take this solution to my computer in Photoshop, and I'm going to do a finished stylized version of this, probably in my cursive lettering script, because it's kind of, seems like it'll fit that solution pretty well. I'll be right back. I am back from my computer and Photoshop with the Fantasy Reality Ambigram. This is in my cursive lettering style, which these days has pretty much become my signature style. So you've got fantasy that way, and then upside down says reality. A pretty faithful reproduction of the solution that I just drew, reality that way. And again, fantasy upside down. If you'd like to get this design tattooed, it's available for download at wowtattoos.com. You get the filled in design and line art stencil that you can take right into your tattoo shop and get tattooed. So again, fantasy and reality. Go get it tattooed if you'd like. Okay, so today's commissioned custom ambigram comes from one Carlos in Florida. He'd like to get his wife's name, Rachelle, so it says their brand new baby daughter's name, Sabrina. So congratulations, guys, on the birth of your daughter to Rachelle and Juan Carlos. We're going to do Rachelle, so it says Sabrina upside down for you. Check this out. So I'm going to do Rachelle this way, so it's Sabrina upside down. So we're going to start here with, it's an R to A, and this is a solution that I like to use. So it's a capital R to a lowercase a in the other direction. And then we've got, let's see here, I believe it's actually going to be an AC to capital N. This is going to be interesting. So AC to capital N in the other direction. This is a really interesting spelling of the name Rachelle. So I'm going to take a look here. R-A-C H to R-I next. So we've got this H to R-I and an E to B. So this is going to be a lowercase e to a lowercase b in the other direction. Those are pretty good shapes. And then we've got an L to A. So we're going to do a capital A in the other way. Provide a little bit more context, like that. And then we have an E to S. So we're going to do an E to S. It looks something like that. Okay, so there we've got Rachelle that way. So upside down, it says Sabrina. And Rachelle the other way. Juan Carlos, that was for you. Thank you so much for commissioning this custom ambigram. I'm going to take this solution that I just drew and take it to my computer and Photoshop and do a finished stylized version of this ambigram for you. Thanks again. I am back from my computer and Photoshop with the Rachelle Sabrina ambigram that I just drew the solution for. So we've got Rachelle that way and Sabrina upside down. And Juan Carlos said he wanted a Gothic black letter style, but he wanted it super bold and he wanted it a little bit softer than what I usually do. So this is what I've done for him, Sabrina that way. And Rachelle, the other way, is going to get this tattooed big on his forearm. So Juan Carlos, again, thank you so much for commissioning this custom ambigram. If you would like to commission me to draw an ambigram for you right here on the channel, send me an email to mark@wowtattoos.com. I would love to draw something for you. All right, so the last ambigram of every episode is where I go back through previous comments on other videos and I select a random comment to draw the solution for as an ambigram. So this one is going to be Carson one way and McLarty upside down for, you guessed it, Carson McLarty. So again, Carson, thank you so much for commenting. Really appreciate it. Here's your ambigram. Check it out. So I'm going to do Carson this way, so McLarty comes in upside down. So we've got a C to Y here to start the ambigram. And then we've got A to RT, I think. Yeah, that's going to be the best solution. A to RT. So I'm going to use the crossbar on the A to cross the T in the other way. So it's going to do something like that. And then we've got an R to lowercase a. So we're going to do a capital R here. So it's a lowercase a in the other direction. Then an S to L. This one's kind of interesting. So we're going to do a small S top here that drops down, descends below here in kind of that type of a shape. Kind of an interesting shape. And then we have an O to C, which is almost naturally occurring. And that S may look kind of weird, but context will come into play when I finish here with the rest of the letters. So N to M, so it's a lowercase n to an initial capital M in the other direction. All right, and then we've got Carson that way. So upside down, it says McLarty. All right, Carson. That's for you, man. Really appreciate the comment. Thank you so much. If you'd like me to draw an ambigram for you right here on the channel, comment words or names below that you'd like me to try. Before I sign off from this ambigram too, I want to say congratulations to Black Panther. Tonight, Black Panther won several Academy Awards. They won for Best Costume Design and also for Best Score, I believe. So again, Black Panther, Marvel, congratulations. Awesome wins tonight at the Oscars. So congratulations, guys. And again, Carson McLarty, thank you for commenting. This ambigram's for you, man. All right, those are the ambigrams for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you love the video, please consider subscribing. And if you're just here to troll, go right ahead. We love making fun of you behind the scenes. Comment below with 2 words or names that you'd like me to try for you in a future video. Or if you'd like to commission a custom ambigram for the channel, send me an email to mark@wowtattoos.com. If you'd like to explore getting an ambigram tattooed, check out wowtattoos.com. I've got hundreds of designs there that you can download instantly and take into your tattoo shop to get tattooed. Also check out redchapterclothing.com, which is my ambigram-based clothing line that's been going strong since 2008. Finally, thank you again so much to tshirtstorm.com for sponsoring the entire channel. If you're a YouTuber or influencer, or you just have a great idea for a clothing line, you're going to want to check out tshirtstorm.com in the description below. They do on-demand fulfillment for apparel, but they don't just print and ship t-shirts, they actually launch brands. So thank you again so much for watching and subscribing. I really do appreciate it. My name is Mark Palmer. I am the Ambigram Artist, and I've been turning the world upside down since 2005.